With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Going quickly out wide to Moore. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Let's get it. 39-yard line. Here we go. Touch the outlaw. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey. 4 down. I got 83.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that's complete to Cooks. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
We got 4.
On second down now. It's Brown. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. That'll be caught by Rice. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. On 2nd down, Dickerson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Man open, Rice. 18 yards, 1st down, Niners.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
From the 16, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerry Rice there to make the grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. He's letting it fly for Cook. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
And an interception in the end zone for Deion Sanders. That takes me back to, I believe, his last game at Florida State, a Sugar Bowl game against Auburn. The last play of the game, he switched assignments to make sure he was on the top receiver for Auburn and picked off the pass to end the game in the end zone in the Sugar Bowl. Deion Sanders.
So much knowledge in that mind. What a great career Deion Sanders had. 8-time Pro Bowler. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flushed out right. And that's incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively. That's Devin Bush making the play.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Hey, 57, 57. Come back. 43, 43.
Check. Crunch.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Under pressure again, and down he goes. take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check 15, check 15.
Hey, 43.
Move, fellas, let's go. Watch the twins. Check.
Mahomes now to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Going with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Let's go, fellas.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking,
blitz coming, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
He's going to loft one deep left side here, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Here we go. Fourth down, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerry Rice, his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Vick. Over the middle, complete. That's Hope. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars get a score closer. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This is Brown on the carry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Kevin Green there brings him down. Throwing on second down. Vick nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Third and long for Vick. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. On fourth down, Vick. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team. And everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. After the sack on first down, Mahomes got a man. It's Randy Moss. Touchdown, 49ers. Randy catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete past the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 75 yards. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Niners take over. Let's go, baby. At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. A big play there on the option. 51 yards on the ground. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 40, 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll drop the throw. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at his 4. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Vick. Rolling to his right. Big hold of the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. First down, Vick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Vick, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And the pressure gets to him again. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Here's Michael Vick. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Mahomes now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 26 yards. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And the Niners are able to stretch. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Vick operating on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Draw play for Brown. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Slam, slam, slam. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. But quick.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's